I am so glad you are here. It is Energy Sunday in my world. I'm Liz at Magus Books. And now that everyone is coming on board, hi Insta, let's talk about seeing and sensing energy. Some people feel they can see what are known as auras around people and even layers of auras. You might have one that's super close to your whole body. You might have one that's just a little further out, and then another, and then another, and then another. Depends on who you read. You could see as many as 7. I've seen 5 listed. I've seen only 3 listed. It really depends on the person whose work you're reading. They're all fine interpretations. They are reflective of their experiences and the experiences of the people they have worked with and taught, and that is wonderful. But this is a perception game, right? So if you've never seen somebody's aura and you would like to start seeing them, or perhaps just sensing them, and I don't mean just as in it's lesser, it's just as important, but if you're a really visual person and you want to try seeing them and you just have never done it, there is a good technique I want to talk about that I've seen in several books over the years, but I was reminded about it and inspired to do today's video with Energy Healing for Modern Life. You want to find a mirror you can grab. Something where you can see mid-chest up, kind of at least what you can see of me right now. And you want to be able to move that mirror so that you can have it in front of you while you sit in front of a white background, if at all possible. A white wall, bedding, anything you can hang up would be fine, as long as you have a very neutral background behind you so that you don't miss a color. If you sit in front of a blue wall, you might miss a blue color in the aura. Same if you sit in front of any other color wall. So this is why there's an emphasis on keeping that an incredibly neutral background. Like this background, not good. More fun to look at when you were online, but not good. You want to sit and stare into that mirror. You just want to kind of vaguely look at yourself and begin meditating. And all that means is that you consciously let go of tension in your body while breathing calmly, deeply, and I like to always add comfortably. If you're struggling to breathe deeper, you're going too far. The whole goal here is to allow your body to relax. So don't stress out about the breathing. Just do a nice deep belly type breath where you're engaging that diaphragmatic muscle to help you breathe fully. And as you relax and maybe your vision starts to go a little wonky, that's perfect. That's where you want to be. You still want to keep looking, just gazing in the direction you're gazing. But if your vision softens or gets just a little blurrier or gets just slightly crossed, excuse me, that's perfect. You want that slight disengagement with the pure physical world so you can see beyond it, theoretically. As your breathing deepens, as your relaxation continues, just allow feelings, sounds, visuals to come to you. You may find that you don't see the auras. I often don't see things. It's a more rare occasion for me because I'm not the most visually oriented person. But you can find that you do see some little flashes of color or bits of color coming out and around from behind, what looks like from behind you or in front of you. That's the aura you're looking for. Take a look at it, note the color. You can interpret that color your own way. You can look up how other people interpret that color and see if it matches your perceptions. And just because it doesn't match your perceptions does not mean it's wrong. Some of us can be a little self-delusional, it's true. So if you find it's an unflattering color and you don't like that, keep relaxing and think about what it means to you, but also reality check with other people. Do you find that I am like this, the way it's described in the resources you've looked at? Do you think I sometimes get this way? Again, describing what those resources you've looked at says about what that color means. Do a little personal self-evaluation. It's all good. We all grow and learn, right? If instead of getting visuals, you just get a feeling, that's fine. You can interpret that the same way. Just think about how it feels and what it means to you. And that's your cornerstone. That's your starting point for being able to sense auras. Perhaps instead of seeing or feeling, you hear something. You hear a wonderful chord of music being sung by beautiful voices or played by wonderful instruments. That counts too. How harmonious is that chord? How far does it reach into your soul? Start to ask yourself those things as you perceive the world around you beyond the physical. I hope this gives everybody something to play with. I am, as almost always, a little over my time, but I'm Liz from Magus Books and Herbs. QR code up there will take you to Reiki and other energy healing resources. The website is listed at the bottom of the screen if you can see that, or the top, depending on the format you're seeing it in. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and thank you so much for being your magical you. Everyone here at Magus Books loves that about you. And of course, we appreciate the little magical things you can do here in social media land. I know you know what they are. In the meantime, amazing weeks I hope for everyone, and blessed be.